Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a haul for you. I have been shopping the last few weeks. What's new, right? I've got so many things to show you, so let's just jump straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up, I don't actually know what order these are in. This is just all random, but they are all cosmetics today. So I'll just start grabbing stuff. So I've actually picked up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this I've opened already and have been using, and it's really great. It's like a silicone consistency, and it says that it's basically a skin transformer. It's the same as the Instant Age Rewind concealer. It's that same kind of it's that same line, I should say, but it's got a silicone consistency. So it really does blend into the skin really well. I haven't noticed a massive amount of difference, not like my Revlon Skin Lights primer. Photo Ready primer. But yeah, no, I like it. It seems to, I've just been focusing more around my pores, my chin and my forehead, just because I've got quite noticeable pores lately along here, and I'm not really sure what it's from. I haven't really changed too much of my skincare, but yeah, I've really noticed a lot of pores here and my nose as well. So I kind of get it in my fingers, just a small amount, and I press it into my skin before I put my foundation on. It seems to be working, so I love that. That was about, I'm not actually sure how much it was, but it's basically from, I think I got it from Woolies or something for cheap. I also picked up from Woolies this Model Co Eyebrow, can't see it, Eyebrow Kit, and I have yet to use this. I'm really excited to use it. Basically, it was $30 down to something ridiculous like $6, I think, because no one was buying it, because personally, I think this packaging is really cheap, but the actual product inside looks really good. It's got a brow wax, it's got a light brown eyebrow shadow and a dark brown shadow, and then a really dark brown shadow. So basically it says for all brow shades. So I think they've just given you a whole lot of different brow colors. And you've also got a little spoolie in there, a little brush, and a mini tweezers. Now my experience from mini tweezers is that they don't work at all. But look, I just picked it up because it was incredibly cheap from what it had been before. So I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, generally the ones with brow wax in them are pretty good. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. The next thing I picked up, I've actually got two of these. These are the Essence extra large long lasting lip gloss, and I absolutely love these. I've tried a lot of lip glosses, really high end, really low end, not expensive, and these are of the not expensive caliber. So these are only $4 something. And they're so good. They're not sticky or yucky feeling on the lips. They last. So this color here is Taste the Sweets, and it's a gorgeous nude color, and it's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And this color is I Love Pink. I'll swatch it for you, and I'll swatch it right next to it. And it's really bright, but it's still sheer enough to layer over. You know, you could layer it over red, layer it over a bright pink, and it would look really great. So I love these lip glosses. I would pick these over my Lancome glosses any day. So pick those up from Priceline, love those. I've also picked up a Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. So this one is, it's okay. Like, it's really good when you put your false eyelashes on and you want to just fill in the gaps between them, because it really is a Master Precise. So I'll show you. It's like you could draw such, I mean, you could thicken up your line, but literally, like, you could draw like a fine liner line. I like it, but I find because it is so fine, I've really got to have a steady hand if I build up the application, and because it is like a pen, it can bleed into my eye creases really easily, and it has a couple of times. So look, I like it, but just, you got to be quite careful with it. The next thing I've got are some Adele Glamour eyelashes. So these are the 105 Black Glamour, And look, I haven't used these yet, but I love Adele Lashes. I'm in love with the wispies. Not the demi, I love the demi wispies, but the wispies are my favorite. They're a little bit longer. They just honestly make my eyes pop and I love them. So I picked up those. I also picked up from Kmart a really cheap clear lip gloss. This is a recommendation from my friend and she said it was just brilliant over any lipstick, and it's like $2, ridiculous. I'm just gonna open it. And it's extremely high gloss. It has a vanilla fragrance. I mean, it's just a clear gloss, so it's no point in really showing you. But yeah, I thought that was really great because sometimes you just want a little something, especially with all the matte lipsticks out now. I think it's just good to have a clear lip gloss to chuck over the top, and I just think it looks gorgeous. So anyway, I got that. I picked up a L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara. Heard so much about this last year when they released it, or was it the beginning of the year? But anyway, they released it. Put it off for ages. I didn't like the gimmicky packaging on it, and then they had it on special and I thought, oh look, I'll just try it, and I absolutely love it. I love the brush. It basically is a bendable brush, so when you're putting it on your lashes, it just feels so silky and it doesn't tug at them, and it really does build up. So it really is that mega volume. And even on my bottom lashes, I find it, because it's a tapered brush, so it's fuller on the end, towards the top here, and it tapers out. I find it's really good to just get on those bottom lashes as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying that. The next thing I picked up was another one of the Essence Sunny bronzers, and I absolutely love this bronzer. It's one of the best I've used. It's completely matte. It smells like divine coconut. This one's a bit different. It's got a different imprint. It's got a palm tree on it. Used to have like 2 girls dancing at the clubs. It was a bit tacky. So I just love the size of it. It's a nice big bronzer. I'm wearing it on my cheeks now and I absolutely love it. Really, really good product for the price. I think it's about $7.50. I picked up a new Australis makeup finishing spritz. Sets makeup all day, and you can also use this in between, like during the day if you feel a bit hot and you just want to freshen up. It's got with aloe, it says with aloe and rose water, and you can really smell the rose in it. It actually smells divine. It smells lovely. And look, I haven't noticed that it sets my makeup for an incredible amount of time. I've been using it for about 3 days, but it is incredibly refreshing. It's also really affordable. I think it's about $8, and it's a huge bottle. There's 150 mils in there, so that's as much as your your MAC Fix Plus. But I mean, it's a whole different caliber of product. But this is really good. If you just want something to chuck in your bag that you can spritz on during the summer, I would highly recommend Australis, if you're in Australia, or New Zealand, makeup finishing spritz. The other thing I picked up was yesterday I went shopping. I was up in Perth for my anniversary. I don't know if some of you might have seen the pictures on Instagram, but yeah, I went shopping, of course. And I picked up this Bare Minerals Frame and Define Eyebrow pencil. So I've been looking for one. I always use the Australis brow tint, but I really wanted something to define up here. I've got a lot of, I've got a lot of hair on my brows anyway, but I just find up here starts to look quite messy if I don't line it here and give it like a bit more definition. And also I'm liking dragging my brow out a little bit further. I've noticed in photos and things, it looks like my brows cut off about there, and it's really not a good look. And I didn't really realize that was happening. So anyway, I grabbed this, and this was Universal Light. So I did want it a bit lighter because my brows are incredibly dark at the moment. And this one, it's really tiny pencil. So, and it's one of those pencils that you do just gently build up the color. So it's very much like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's got a tiny nib on it. I really like it so far. You get a lot of control and you're able to mimic those little hairs. So that was a great purchase. The last thing that I've got, and I've wanted to get one since I had my giveaway, and I gave you guys one of you, a Toofaced liquid lipstick. So I decided to get my own. So I got the color Chihuahua, and guys, I'm in love. The melted nude was just too fair on me. So I went to the sales assistant and I just said, look, I need a nude that's not really a nude. It's more like a dark, sometimes usually a dark pink or a dark brown, which actually looks nude on me. So I'm absolutely in love with this. Like I said, it's called Chihuahua. I will show you down this side of my hand. So can you see? So that actually is what I've got under my gloss today. It's not as bright as it was though. I put it on a few hours ago. And that comes up nude on me. So probably if you were fairer, this might come up quite like a dark pink maybe. Yeah, a dark browny pink. But on me, it's completely nude and I love it. It's just a little bit of depth in it, a little bit of pink. And it really does stay on your lips. It dries to a matte finish and then it does actually last. And it's not like peels on your lips. It just gently wears off, but you are stuck with color for at least a couple of hours, which is really all I want. I don't want the lipstick to stay so much on my lips that it's basically flaking off by the end of the day. I just don't think that's attractive when you're eating, when you're kissing, when you've got all the life stuff going on. I don't like those really long wearing lipsticks where they say they don't budge, but they do. So Too-Faced melted lipsticks, I know that they're a cult product and people love them, and I am joining the bandwagon because I love it too. That's my haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I haven't filmed so much lately. I'm planning on filming more. I've got some new pieces of clothing, so let me know if you would like to see a clothing haul. And also, I'm planning on doing a what's inside my planner for, I don't think I did the last month. I don't think I did September or October, so I could do 2 months what's inside my planner. Let me know what you want to see. I'll catch up with you next time, guys. Bye.
The chairs are on the table. The floor has been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I